Hello YouTube, things to think about before you buy a MacBook Pro. Number one is the screen size. Do you want a 13, a 15, or a 17? Screen size comes with, resolution comes with screen size. At least with the 15 Pro right now, you can upgrade your resolution. And the higher your resolution, the more working space you have on your computer. Another thing to think about is weight. Do you want to carry all that weight around? Now here's a good way to differentiate between the weights of all the machines. Add a bottle of water, a 500 milliliter bottle of water. What I mean by that is if you want to go from 13 to the 15, add a bottle of water, because that's how much it weighs. And if you want to go from 15 to 17, add another bottle of water from 15 to 17. So yeah, weight is an issue because, well, you don't want to have something heavy in your backpack if you don't think you need it. Another thing to think about is, well, where are you going to buy it? I suggest looking in Craigslist because that is usually the cheapest place you can find these machines. They're still perfectly good as long as you buy a machine that has Apple Care already in it or still in it, even the default 1 year or the 3-year Apple Care. And another place to save is the student discount. Some people just go through the Apple Store online, and they buy a computer through the educational discount. It is a little bit hard to find, but it's in the website. And you go through the educational website, and it does give you about $100 to $200 discount depending on what type of computer you want to buy. And sometimes they check, most of the times they don't, and so you can generally get away with it. And if they do check, just send them a picture of your niece's student card. When you buy as a student, at least right now, you get a $100 gift card towards the iTunes Store or the Apple App Store or iBook Store, like you're going to use books. And you get a free printer, or not free, you get a $100 rebate on the printer. So that's good. I usually, whenever I buy a Mac, I get that printer and throw away the old one or donate it to someone. Just because the ink cartridges cost like $50 and you get free ink cartridge with this free printer. So I guess in a way you save a bit of money. The third place to look for is the refurbished section of the Apple Store. Now this is cheaper than the student discount, than the student store, than the education store. And the thing with this is where I got my current 15-inch MacBook Pro that I'm recording this on right now. And what I did was I just checked the website every day because new things are added about every 4 days. Something new is added, and you gotta be quick. You gotta get in there and grab it that morning, or else it's gonna disappear in the afternoon. So again, refurbished, I would say, is the best place to go because you still get that 1-year warranty, and if it's a lemon or a kludge, you just return it to Apple and they'll send you a new one or your money back. So I think that the refurb is the best place to go. Oh, and you get a free printer still. It just doesn't say it anywhere there, but I did get a free printer from them through the refurb store. Another thing to keep in mind is there is a new OS upgrade, maybe this month, a couple of weeks, and OS X Lion. The thing with that is, if you order a MacBook, at least today, starting today, Friday, June 24th, I think when Lion was announced, something like that, if you ordered a laptop, you can call Apple and you can call them, and they're going to get you a free upgrade to OS X Lion. That's pretty cool. Keep that in mind if you just recently bought a laptop, or you're thinking of buying a laptop between now and when Lion releases. One thing to keep in mind before you buy your laptop are upgrades. For me, I would personally go to OWC, and I would buy an SSD and this thing called a D-doubler. Now, I would open up my laptop, rip out my hard drive in there, and I'm going to put in the SSD, and then I'm going to rip out the DVD drive and put in that D-doubler thing that I mentioned earlier, and I'm going to put the old hard drive on that thing. This way, I have an SSD and my old hard drive on my laptop, but I don't have a DVD drive. Personally, I don't use it that much, but if you think you need it, you can get a super duper drive from OWC as well, and you just stick the drive that came with your MacBook Pro, stick that into this drive case, and now you can use that as an external hard drive. Another thing is, do not buy RAM from Apple. That is just expensive. Buy RAM off OWC or aftermarket, locations, and because they're cheaper. They're a lot cheaper. Now, here's the thing. Here's the one reason why I think you should, here's one reason to buy upgrades through Apple. Well, the upgrades that you buy is covered by Apple Care. Now, I did hear this. I have no confirmation of this, but if your computer does break and you have this set up with SSD and hard drive and you have all this set up, what they're going to ask you to do is they're going to ask you to put the original RAM back into that computer, but put the original DVD drive back in there and put the original hard drive back in there as well, just in case all your upgrades, just in case they're causing the problem. And Apple doesn't cover any of your upgrades either, so that's a thing to keep in mind. You can also use Thunderbolt as an external storage when you have a small, tiny SSD in your laptop. The last thing I kept in mind was the 2012 MacBook Pro. Now, there are rumors that the 2012 MacBook Pro is going to get, completely revamped, make it look like the MacBook Air, rip out that CD drive, because Apple is using the Mac App Store right now exclusively. I mean, you buy Lion and you buy Final Cut, Aperture, all that software comes right onto the Apple Store, so what's the need for CDs anymore? Another thing is the new MacBook Pros are rumored to be a lot lighter, and I personally think that the 15-inch MacBook Pro is definitely going to have a high-resolution screen to 1080, 1480 by 1050. I have no idea what the resolution is, but anyway, the 15-inch would have high res, and the 13-inch is going to bump up to 1440 by 900 resolution, the same as the current gen 13-inch MacBook Air. So I think there's going to be a resolution bump. I think that it's going to have the Blade SSDs that they have in the MacBook Airs. That's going to be in the new MacBook Pros. And I'm a little hesitant with that, because you still need, if you're a pro, you still need all this storage to put all your projects, and that takes up a lot of space. But that's where Thunderbolt helps you out, because you stick in an external hard drive, and the input output is so fast that you're not even gonna notice a difference. So I think that's where Apple is heading, and that's a thing to keep in mind. If you can wait till 2012, I guess wait. But if you need a MacBook now, a MacBook Pro now, get it now. Don't wait till then, because what if they don't release an upgrade or a revamp? Now you're gonna feel like crap because you waited all this time for no reason. Now, also keep in mind that the 2011 MacBook Pros were rumored to also have a huge revamp, and that didn't happen. Well, that's it for me, guys. This has been a really long video. I didn't expect it to be this long, but thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys again next time.